Everyone, it's Ashley. There's Rebecca over there. She's listening in along with the rest of the girls in the room. Anyway, this video is specifically for Isabelle's hairpiece. I've been ready to do this for forever. So excited to finally do it. So let's take a look at Isabelle Palmer's beautiful hairpiece. So here's Isabelle. I took her hair out of the twists because they were bothering me and they got kind of messed up in transit. I just got her today, but she's absolutely stunning and I'm already in love with her beyond belief. And so what we're going to do first is we are going to open this package, or a little parcel, I guess I should say. I don't know what I'd call it, but open this. Get to the hairpiece that is inside. And I'm going to keep this pouch, or whatever you want to call it, just to keep Isabelle's hairpiece nice and in good condition and no tangles and all that lovely stuff. So here is a little instruction pamphlet that I pulled out from the hair extension packaging, and it's in its own little packaging. That's buffer tape. This is very well packaged. Didn't realize that it would be so interesting. Okay, what's in there is this teeny tiny little, well, it's not really teeny tiny, but this little piece of like cardboard or cardstock, and it specifically has printed out the instructions of which to put Isabelle's hairpiece on. So also here is the hairpiece. It looks really awesome. It has like a deep raspberry pinkish color. Looks really awesome. I'm so excited to put this in. And if you flip it over, you can kind of see some of the wig piecing. Excuse me. And forgive me, I have like a cold or allergies or something. I don't know what's wrong, but whatever. Excuse the sniffling either way. It has the little hooks that you use to hook them into her hair. And it has a little American Girl tag there. That doesn't seem to say American Girl on it, but whatever. My nose is totally running, so forgive me. Oh, for me leaning over her head. She got like staticky hair. Sorry, Isabelle. So the first thing that we are going to do is, since I was stupid enough to not think to bring in her hairbrush, or even my spare hairbrush that is broken, we're going to have to do this without a hairbrush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pinky finger with my nail, and I'm going to... What? Alright, I'll be down when I'm done. Sorry. But I'm going to go through, and I have to flip her to me to make sure I can find what I'm looking for. But you're going to go in there, basically, and you're going to search through her hair, which is why it's probably not a good idea for me to do this without a hairbrush. But you kind of, she has a hair stuck in her eyelashes. Okay. You kind of need to like look through her hair, which is probably part of the reason it's very difficult. I'm going to lay her down on my lap so I can like dig through her hair. I feel like I'm looking like for like lice or something. Ooh, I think I found it. What we're looking for are these teeny tiny loops. Isabelle's got a lot of hair. Aha! I found one! Oh my god, that is tiny. Tiny. I don't even know if I can get that on camera. So here's the mess of Isabelle's hair. There's the teeny tiny loop. See that? Right there. My finger's pointing. That's tiny. And that is the loop that we are looking for. So then once I found the loop, I'm going to follow through the rest of the head, which is still filled with hair. And I'm going to go through and find the other two loops. You have to be careful not to like rip anything or tangle anything. God, my nose is like threatening to run. That's really not cool. I found all the way around, but I didn't find any of the other hooks. Or loops, I guess I should be calling them, since they're not the hooks at all. Ooh, is that one? No. And in the process, I'm totally like tangling her hair, or mussing up her hair or something. Alright, well I found one, that's something. Found one. Aha! I found another one. Alright. The one above, in the middle, I found in the ring above, like the ring of hair above it. So there's the second one. The third one can't be far away from the second one. This is really difficult just to even find the loops. It's a really cool concept, but the loops are like torture to find. Let alone, like, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to, like, you know, I have to, like, have it clipped, pull her hair back with, and hold it out of my way while I use both my hands to force the little clips through the loop. I seriously feel like I'm searching for lice. Like, this isn't even funny. Isabelle, do you have lice? I'd hope not. Okay, I'm too high. Aha! Found it. Alright, once you take forever in a day to find, or rather 7 minutes, but still, once you take that time to find the 3 hooks, you separate the hair and get it out of the way so you can see what you're doing. This is making a huge wreck of her hair. Note that, guys. Note that. You need a brush after you're done with this. I'm going to need to grab my brush, like, ASAP. Alright. Luckily for me, I have a hairband right here. Have a hairband handy. And tie Isabelle's hair out of her face. Doesn't have to be tight. Just get it out of the way. Alright. Then take this beautiful hairpiece and slide it out of its thing. If you haven't done so already. It created a little bit of static. So here we go. And then I'm folding all my hooks upwards like this. And I'm going to lay the hairpiece right over top. And I need to find my loop again. There it is. So you find your first loop, and you slide the hook through. And then you go and you find the second loop. And you slide the second hook through. And you find the third loop, which is actually kind of hidden in there. At least my doll. Alright. And you hook that in. And then you take this ponytail out. Seriously, that's what looking for those hooks did to my doll's hair. And I just got her, and she looks like she's had a rough night, or a rough day. A rough time. Let's put it. Her hair, or at least mine, usually seems to bounce back pretty quickly. Okay. Just give it a quick comb through, or in your guys' case, I would brush it out. You know, kind of fluff it a little bit. Comb all the tangles out. Isabelle's hair is very durable. I like that a lot. Alright. I'm tucking this little stray. Okay. Alright. Alright. So here's what she looks like with, I know my back looks a little funny, but that's the best I can do without a brush. So this is what it looks like with her hair piece in. You can't necessarily see the pink until you pull the hair back out of the way. Same for the front. You can't really see it until you kind of, you know, pull her hair out of the way. You can kind of see it peeking out from behind her shoulders. I'm gonna kind of part it in the middle and bring it out over her shoulders. That looks really weird. But there it is. There's her pink hair. And it actually, honestly, wasn't as hard to get in as I thought it was going to be. It just took a lot of time, and it made her hair a little bit of a mess. So, I wouldn't recommend using the hairpiece for a younger child. If you're planning on getting a younger child, Isabelle, who you don't think would be able to, you know, handle keeping her hair nice, let alone having to deal with this extension, I would, you know, kind of take it away and wait until they're older to give it back to them when they can handle it and they can take care of it and take care of her hair and they can make sure that nothing will go wrong while putting these beautiful tips in Isabelle's hair. But the one disappointment I have regarding the tips is that you can't really see them much with her hair, you know, down, because her previous hair that I mean is covering up the weird piece here. That I understand that, but I mean you can't really see the pink through the over covering of the hair. Crap, my nose is totally running, so I gotta make this short. So there's her beautiful piece. It really wasn't that difficult for me to get in once we found the hooks and I got her hair out of my way. And if you can't find it, be patient. What I did was I just, you know, I'm going to pull her hair away. I just, you know, kind of, see there's the hook in there. There's a little loop right there. And there's the hook in it. But, basically, what I did to, like, look for the loops that are in her weave, I like to call it. I might get a little bit of joking out of that, but I seriously call it a weave because you've got this, you know, sewing here that sews all of the literal weave of the doll's hair into it, onto the wig cap that makes up the wig. So there's literally a weave that your American Girl doll has that makes up her hair. And that's also how you kind of, you know, find out a way to, you know, give your doll partings. Like, especially with McKenna dolls, you kind of do, you would probably, you know, look for the weave, you know, through here. See, I found one right away. I just found, you know, the natural run of the hair on your doll's head. And I just went through, you know, using my fingernail to, you know, kind of like scope it out. And, you know, I just went up and down around, you know, just looking for it. And they're all basically around the same area, so you won't have to look too hard. Someone could probably give a better explanation than I can. But, yeah, that's that. And there will be a doll update coming soon, but I can't do that right this minute. because I have to do some schoolwork, but maybe a little later today. I'll try to get a doll update video in. And try being a big word, considering, one, I now have 23 dolls that I have to move around, and that doesn't even include the bitty babies and the twins and all the other ones that I usually like to try to include. Two, because I also am battling, my lung disease and lung obesity. I don't know how tired I'm going to be, or if I'm going to be up to, moving 23 dolls around and making room in here to accommodate them for the doll update. But I'll try to do it as soon as possible. I'll try to do it today, and if I can't do it today, I'll try to do it either tomorrow or Friday or maybe over the weekend. It all depends on how I'm feeling and how much time I have. Oh wait, I won't be able to do it tomorrow. I have something I have to do tomorrow. So it'll be either tonight, Friday, or sometime this weekend, hopefully. That'll be the best I can say because my health is pretty unpredictable right now. And I have to do my schoolwork. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Isabelle is absolutely stunning. I totally recommend her. And if you are a newbie, I totally recommend getting Isabelle before it's too late to get her, if you like her. And straight hair dolls are also naturally much easier to care for than curly hair dolls, because it took me a long time, actually, personally, to understand how to take care of my curly hair dolls, and I'm actually much older than the average American Girl doll fan, collector, whatever. Brandy, who's right here, being my first, her curls are in really good condition, but I learned pretty much just in time before she would have had to go to the hospital. She was pretty much done, and I learned how to do it properly. So it literally took me a long time. I've had Brandy for 5 years. Yeah, it's going to be 5 years, almost 5 years. So Brandy's 4 or 5 years old, and it took me that long. With her, technically Samantha was my first, but whatever. It took me that long to learn the proper way to take care of my curly doll's hair. So I totally recommend, if you're looking for a first timer, getting a straight haired one. The longer the hair is, it's also the harder to take care of, but Isabelle's hair really already bounces back. I literally flipped it up over her head, held it there, made a huge rat's nest trying to just get the hooks in just now, as you guys saw, and her hair basically just bounced back to perfect. And I didn't even have a hairbrush. I just used my fingers and combed it through. So Isabelle's hair is very durable, so I totally recommend her to a first timer, and possibly, depending on how young the first timer is, putting away her little hairpiece until they're old enough to understand how to take care of it and use it. But anyway, I love Isabelle. She is perfect, and I totally recommend her along with all the other stuff I got. Her stuff is great quality. And next time I go to the American Girl place, I'm going to make a huge video. It'll hopefully be the New York City one. But this video is already long enough, and I've been babbling for a long time, and I've got to do school. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, guys.